behalf of Amanda and Massimo, we want to welcome each of you and thank you for being here. They're delighted that you're here today to share in their joy during this wonderful moment of their lives. By your presence, you celebrate with them the love they have discovered in each other, and you support their decision to commit themselves to one another for the rest of their lives.
And you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter?
I remember before we were dating and we were just friends, we met at McDonald's. Just a couple of teenagers that just valued each other's friendship, playing checkers late into the night, who knew that these moments would lead us here to this moment.
Song I can't get out. Can I be close to you?
The day you asked me to marry you was the happiest day of my life. Until today, our wedding day. I can hardly wait to be your wife. To love you, laugh at your corny jokes, but most of all, to grow old with you.
Where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with memories of the feelings never told. When the evening pulls the sun down,
this is what they told me to do.
it's almost through.
Now that you have opened your gift, you can see I got you the ham's a hand that I knew you wanted. May it be a symbol of protection and love. The other two I decided to get as a symbol of this beautiful new chapter in our life. One is a symbol of our first dance together as husband and wife, and the heart presents us as bride and groom. I can't wait to start our new life with you officially as husband and wife.
Can I be close to you? Close to you. Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you?
Wise men say only fools ration.
We all know marriage is more than two people repeating vows. There's an art to any creative activity, so too in marriage. Part of the art of marriage is finding room for things of the spirit. So to both of you I say, continue in your search for the good and the beautiful in this life. Part of the art of marriage is being flexible. So in your marriage, cultivate flexibility, patience, understanding, a sense of humor, and most of all, be encouraging to each other every day.
Can't help falling in love with you.
At first, it may not seem obvious how these two became a couple. After all, Mass is much more outgoing and Amanda's on the quiet side. But as it so often happens, opposites attract, and I think these two quickly realized how perfect they are together. Fast forward 8 years, and here we are, celebrating with them as they become husband and wife.
And take my whole life.
Massimo, you have chosen Amanda to be your wife. Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? Will you encourage her? And will you stand by her through whatever may come?
I do.
a great body of literature written about love. One writer says that it's not the extraordinary things that make life worthwhile, but the love we share with those around us. In the Bible, we hear these words. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not easily angered, keeps no record of wrongs, but rejoices with the truth. When all else seems lost, three things remain. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Amanda, you have chosen Massimo to be your husband. Will you love and respect him? Will you be honest with him always? Will you encourage him? And will you stand by him through whatever may come?
I do.
And do you both promise to make the necessary adjustments in your personal lives in order to continue to live in a harmonious relationship together?
I do.
I do.
I keep falling in love with you.
She is a little explosion of hope. Never turns the lights down low. She can go there if you want her though. There are no markings on a country road. No sign to show.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm the best man, Matthew. Massimo and I share a long history together. It all started about 16 years ago in Miss Burkat's math class. We were the goofs of the class, making car noises, annoying our teacher to the point where she would demand that we park it. And if your ears were in that classroom, you would know that that's exactly what we did, sound effects and all. I was new to the city and the school. Massimo was kind enough to make me feel welcome and offer his friendship. And from that point on, we were best friends. A few years ago, Massimo showed me what a man was really made of when he stepped up for his mother in desperate times. I'm honored to have you as a friend, bud.
Pretended everywhere's our home. Keeps me warm right to my very soul. We get so tired.
I just want to say a couple of words because I am the brother of the bride. I want to say congratulations to Massimo and my sister. The day has finally come. Finally. I couldn't see anybody else with my sister but Mass. He treats her well, makes her laugh, makes her smile.
Covered up in virgin snow, but when I stand beside her, she burns.
To my husband. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. We've been friends since we were 14, but been together for 8 years. You came into my life and completely changed it. It means so much to me to be standing here next to you as your wife. You're my favorite man in the world, the love of my life, my best friend, and now my husband.
I'm melting, darling, I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, I can't let go.
You, the family and friends of Massimo and Amanda, give them your blessings, support, and encouragement, wishing them a wonderful life together.
I remember saying to the both of you when we were teenagers that the two of you would end up together. Everyone laughed as if it weren't possible, but look at you now.
When I stand beside her, she burns it.
Massimo and Amanda, we now come to your vows. May I remind you that saying your vows is one thing, and nothing is more challenging than living them day by day. What you promise to each other today must be renewed tomorrow and each day that stretches out before you.
I can't let go. I'm melting down.
In the presence of our family and friends, I, Amanda, choose you, Massimo, to be my husband.
I, Massimo, choose you, Amanda, to be my wife.
I can't let go.
sits him down in a stiff chair.
On behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to thank you all for being here today and sharing our special day with us. There are times when it's good to be surrounded by our family and friends. This is one of those occasions. We hope that you're enjoying every bit of this day as much as we are. We want to thank both our parents for your unconditional love, support, and guidance over the years. Throughout our lives, we learned that you need to laugh, cry, compromise, and have unconditional love with one another. You taught us never to give up, and you always pushed us to do better and strive for what we want. It's about getting through the good times and never giving up on the bad times. I hope that Amanda and I can be amazing parents one day, as much as you guys have been to it with us. We love you guys.
To our bridal party, we picked all of you to be part of this special day because you guys mean so much to us. We feel so blessed to have you all stand by our side throughout this special time in our life. We appreciate you guys and love you so much.
Refusing what he knows to be real, turns away from every meal.
To my best man, Matthew. Seemed like yesterday that we were sitting in Miss Burkhart's grade 9 class, disturbing the classroom, making car sounds like little kids, then getting kicked out, only to play a few rounds of briscola in the cafeteria. For the last 16 years, you've been my best friend. And even though both of our lives are totally different, that hasn't changed our friendship. Friends have come and gone, and yet here we are today. I will always cherish summer nights hanging out at Tim Hortons, riding our mini bikes, disturbing the peace at 2 o'clock in the morning, endless nights at your place, eating barbecue, and swimming on Sundays, and drinking beers, doing what we do best, talking about cars. I wouldn't want anyone else standing by my side today, other than you. I don't consider you a friend. I consider you my brother.
Instead he runs up to the nearest girl, and he comments on her glorious.
Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Is always hopeful and endures every circumstance. And to keep your marriage brimming with the love in the cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. And whenever you're right, shut up. Cheers!
You and I now, though it's cold inside, feel the tide turning. You and I now, we can be alright.
Thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans. I feel like taking chances. I feel a lot like 17.
18 years is not even a friendship. You're family, you're like my sister. We all get busy in our lives with new jobs and moving to a new neighborhood. But you didn't let that get very far because you knew what was truly important, which was our friendship. You care so much about me, always want the best for me. You have no shame telling me what I'm wearing looks bad and to go change. We fight, we cry, we laugh, but at the end of the day, you're my best friend and I love you.
Like when I close my eyes and don't even care.
Amanda and I have been friends for a very long time now, and throughout the years have become very close. We've been there for each other through some of the hardest and best times of our lives. We've shared a lot of tears and a lot more laughter. I am so proud of the person she has become and the life she has chosen for herself, especially the man she has picked to spend the rest of her life with.
Massimo and Amanda, we have heard your promise to share your lives in marriage. We recognize and respect the covenant of marriage you have made here this day before each one of us as witnesses. Therefore, in the honest and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, it is my honor and delight to declare you from this very moment forward to be husband and wife. Massimo, you may seal your vows and kiss your bride.
Like this, like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing, like I can fly and I don't even think of touching the ground.
The last 8 years have been the best years of my life. We've been through so much together, and I couldn't picture my life without you in it. From our summer walks by the harbor front to our movie nights on Saturday nights at Colossus, and through our ups and downs in between, and purchasing our first home together shortly after bringing our little Bruno home. It's been quite a ride, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us. You are my best friend, my soulmate, and my partner in crime, and for that I love you with all my heart, always and forever.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough.
I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any faith could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what being a friend means, after all.
Thank you for loving me and being there for me and making sure that I'm always happy. You have a heart of gold, you're understanding and forgiving, and always put others before yourself. They say you don't marry a man you can't live with, you marry someone you can't live without, and that's you.
Time after time, I think it's just no good.
I know they have a bright future together, and I love you guys a lot. Mass, you're like a brother, and best of luck to both of you. Cheers, everybody.
Please put your hands and hearts together as I introduce to you and to the rest of the world for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Massimo and Amanda Lombardo!